It had me right up on top of the screen. We don't do demonstrations like that. Where we're just right up on top of the screen. You can't even see the surrounding environment. You just see right up on top of the screen. We're not trying to do those demonstrations. All right, people. First thing first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC with Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Showing off more of our amazing technology, our Quasar technology that produces amazing images in a fully lit environment. No need to be stuck in dark environments with fake gains. At the end of the day, fake specifications and all that other nonsense, that you have to go through. We put an end to that nonsense. Overpriced, expensive, projection screens, all that dilly-dally. So, our environment we have here basically produces a serious amount of light. I mean, we don't have any lampshades splattered throughout the area with shades on, and all the other fake demonstrations we see from on YouTube of not doing demonstrations in real fully lit environments. So let's show you what we got here on our new amazing technology. As I said, what other screen paints can't do, because we do. We challenge people at the end of the day. We challenge them to do the same thing we do. Meters must be in the middle of the floor, not near the projection screen, not near windows, not near doors, none of that nonsense. Don't leave them up on top of desks, because, go ahead. When they put up on top of a desk, that means it's closer to the light. Tap our meter. As you can see, nothing comes up, because our meters cancel out in this environment, because our environments are that maxed out. You see, that's my cat's toys. So that's our meters just maxed out in here. You don't pull up at all. So that shows you how much light these screens can take in. We're using our new ambient light projection technology, Gain G, which stands for gain. That's what it stands for. You can see our lights over top. We're on a 720p projector XGA. Projector cost me roughly $10. That's it. Just came in from taking care of some business. So let's get this party started. Now, we challenge other products on the market to be able to, like I said, to do the same thing we do at the end of the day. Now, we expect them to do the same thing? No, we don't at all. But we like to say that our products are number one. And the reason why, because we can back our demonstrations up. We don't put out fake specifications, where people can't respond back on a message, basically asking about their own product. You won't have to worry about going through that with our products, because again, we can back our products up. And this is very important for the customer, because the customer, he or she, is spending the time to make sure they get the very best. I mean, they want the best projector, they want the best screen, they want the best movie chairs, they want the best. That's what they want. They don't want to spend a lot of money, and I can understand that, because I don't want to spend a lot of money either. That's why I built my screen out of cardboard and pieces of plastic sheets. I could have went out and bought me a 235-watt fixed screen, but I'm like, it's $500. I can do it for almost free, pretty much. So technically, it only cost me, say, $2 for the tape and $40 for the surface, so about $45. And then once coated with our technology, then that's it. It takes the cake right there. It does everything it's designed to do, and no expensive projectors required. So people want to save money, but they want good quality in the process, and there's no harm in that whatsoever. You should be able to get good quality products. You shouldn't be dealing with the nonsense we go through when we're trying to get basic information on a gain. So you can see exactly when I was telling you no response back. This is what not customers, but this is what people were coming back and telling us that, hey, look, we've been on his site, we have gone through his message board, we have contacted him, we got nothing at all. You saw it yourself. And even try to fake it with us. They try to remove the website to make it look like they got rid of it, but it was, they came back and put it back up. Sneaky tactics. Nobody wants to do business with sneaky tactics. This is your money at the end of the day, your hard-earned money, that your, here's my remote control. Oh, we're good. No one wants to take their hard-earned money and deal with a company that can't back their products up. Nobody. I've never met a customer and go, man, they rip people off over there. Well, where do I sign up? Never heard that ever. So again, no one wants to go through that nonsense. That's shady business practices. When you have people basically removing a site, put it back in. But like I said, we're used to that. We've seen this activity before. We've seen it before with buying the products. We got a 404 error code that popped up in the marketplace. We've had a removal of an entire state of Pennsylvania go disappear off his account, and then we got money back. So, yeah. Love that blue fire. It's actually beautiful. Now people are requesting for partial lits. We got partial lits coming up. This environment does both. We can do partial lits on here, but I do like to show off that max out level. Nice and bright. Now, do we ruffle feathers? Oh, yes, we do ruffle feathers. I got slew of very angry messages. And guess where some of them came from? Oh, yeah, you know who. You know who. We're just on his site. Yeah, he's very angry, very upset. He went all in, very upset. Extremely bitter. Went all in, cursing me out, calling me all kinds of nasty names, boy. Now, do I get bothered by that? No. It means I hit the target. That's what it means. It means I hit the target. We dead on. But again, I can't express this enough. Why are you angry at me? You wrote it. I didn't go and write it. I never put a pistol to your head and say, hey, you're going to make this up, and you ain't got a choice. No one twisted your arm to do this. You did it on your own free will. So who are you angry at? So the more and more you express yourself on YouTube, upset, angry, and bitter, the worse it's going to get for you. Because again, we're just quoting you on something you said. Ah, key. Now. We're used to it. We get people that scream and yell at us and all that stuff. We're used to it. You're just showing me at the end of the day what we did to you, or how it ruffles your feathers. So it doesn't bother me at all. I expect crying. I expect whining. I expect complaining. I don't expect you to back your product up. I don't expect you to come back with anything better. So when I see you ranting and carrying on and crying, insults don't bother me. It just tells me I hit my mark. I came simply to your website. I asked you a simple, basic question. Everybody watching me, I recorded the whole thing. I didn't curse you out and say anything nasty to you. I just asked you what was that stuff on your page. You became hostile over it. So that's that. Order just went through. Taco! Hey, buddy. I'll sit right there in front of the camera. For sure. That's Taco the cat. He likes to be on camera. He will sit right there and pose. I gotta get your tie on you, man. You're fighting me on the tie. Gotta get your tie on you. He's an interesting creature. Yep. When I hear you snap at me and say everything about my cat, my mother, all that, it don't bother me. My mom's a Christian woman. God defends her. You have to deal with God. So that don't bother me one bit. But it shows me at the end of the day, I don't know which was worse. Remember the other one when he got trying to delete the videos, and we got the videos, you can delete them because we got them on our account. He got upset about that. Like I said, we don't have to make anything up. We don't have to break any laws or nothing like that. We just use the dumb stuff that you do against you. That's all we do. And you provide so much of it. It's overwhelming. Watch you remove your site and then try to bring it back up again real fast. That's pretty bad. That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing on you. This is pretty bad. What I mean by pretty bad, it's already on the forum sites and they're already chatting about it. It not only shows that you can't back your product up, it literally shows that you try to dodge questions, and that's not good. So that means that what we're saying now it becomes live. I don't control your websites, you control your own sites. You made the decision to pull the whole site and bring it back up again. You think someone's going to really trust you with their credit card and private information on a website we just showed at the end of the day lied about something that they couldn't do, and then came in and removed the site and gave us a 503 error code that popped up and then popped back on again? No. No one's going to trust you with their private information. As I said before, your stuff is fake. And I'm still waiting for my email to come back on Tuesday. We just say Monday, but I'm going to give you some time. For those who don't know, we did contact them directly. Asked them about the range cane. We got nothing the first time around. We contacted them again today. Even though it's a weekend, we reached back to them on Tuesday. Same time the philosopher who sat in front of a chalkboard explaining how our product is trash and doesn't work, they seem to be having a problem answering his questions. This is why I explained to you at the end of the day, be very careful on the words you choose when you attempt to cross a Christian. The very thing that you just did, you are now facing yourself. And you can't answer those questions at all. You see, the interesting thing about it is, every curse that you throw at us ends up landing in your own backyard. Told you. You don't learn anything. Now he's being that. Now, I'm not the only one sending messages to him. I found out there are other people sending messages to him now. Can you say that we started that freaking? No, at the end of the day we didn't, because they're asking you questions. They're asking you the same question I'm asking you. No one's talking about your family. No one's cursing you out in any way whatsoever. I don't know at the end of the day what they could be doing to you. But then again, you did bring on that freaking payload at the end of the day. I asked you a simple question. What is range gain? All of a sudden, Mr. Philosopher can't seem to answer questions. I see. This is what I'm talking about, why your products have to be tested. If you had got into a trade show and somebody had walked up and asked you about this range gain, it's going to come up. Trust me. You can't miss that. It's going to come up. What are you going to say to them? Are you going to fake like somebody's calling your phone and walk out the door? What are you going to say? You can't answer me a simple basic question. How are you going to answer your customers? How are you going to answer anybody with the contract, distributorship, anything like that? You can't. Now, if you say it's a joke, it's meant to be a joke. Why are there PayPal shopping carts attached to those jokes? So that's not a joke at the end of the day. That's you trying to make money off somebody at the end of the day that not giving proper information on this product that you don't know nothing about. So it's not a joke. There's a live shopping cart sitting on that thing. All right then. You'll figure it out on Wednesday. We file against you. Remember, we gave you the opportunity. You should have took it. So then, I can come out here and show my technology, do something that you can't do, and crush you in the process. I told you it's a bad idea to go against me. Their black paint doesn't even exist anymore. It's gone. The rest of your products, well, they're gonna land you in jail, and you can't back them up. Me, I can come out here in a fully lit environment, a max up meter, $10 projector, and a bunch of cardboard and plastic sheets and blow your stuff clean out of the water. So learn your lesson. Now, I'm going to enjoy the new technology. I'll eat my pretzels. I'm going to finish that piece today. I thank the Lord. He never put us in a situation for me to think that way. I do. I thank Him for that. We didn't cut corners and try to rip people off in the process. See this technology you're looking at right now, people? This is going to be at 67 locations. We're going to take this everywhere we go and show off this technology on that projector right underneath of us.
Billionaires and big corporations should pay their fair share in taxes, right?
Well, I don't want to hear this, but I do want to see this video. You guys are like the PC. But yeah, I'm so glad we didn't think that way. Think by the book for our customers. And for me, I use this stuff. I need it to work. I can't be sitting in a dark environment. That's not going to work for me. Hey, Duckle, you're on TV. What is it? Oh, he's making biscuits. Ooh, biscuits, people. He's making biscuits. There we go. So yeah, this technology we have here, what I like about it most, we're in commercial. That's what I like about it, because the lighting we have in here is crazy brutal in here. And this stuff is working fantastic in here. So the projectors we got to come across are way better than what we have here, man. They're way better than my projector. So with that being said, man, this thing is going to look insane in some of these setups. So we're going to make some serious money on this technology. I got these videos to set up to this store real quick, this restaurant, and check out. They got this screen that looks really bad up there. I can't wait to put our coding up there. It's going to look gorgeous. In the environments I walked in, of course, they're a little darker because their screens ain't pulling up all that right. But with our technology, man, they're going to look absolutely, they can brighten up that environment. And the fact of being able to be here and do this kind of testing in this commercial environment is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Got nerve to show me meter readings. What you show me meter readings for? Our meters don't work in here. That thing is useless. Can't even use it. Literally got to go online and find something else. Absolutely useless. Don't even work. What does work, it just ain't reading jack in here. It's not, and I love it. I love it so much that we can actually fire up. My venue projectors, they're in storage. We don't need them. We don't use them anymore. Not a projector we need. Let's color this. Amazing. The bright reds are popping up. One of the things they're screaming about from my product, they're saying it's over the counter. It is over the counter, but it's different. That's why we have black paint next to it. That's why we have black fabric next to it. It doesn't match any of that stuff. That's why I can take every certified screen that I want and lay it against it and take those screens out, because my stuff is different. But you don't clean that mess up, by the time Wednesday hits, you have Homeland Security knocking at your door. Because the statements you made, you can't make those statements. Especially you're shipping into the United States Postal Service and it's an untested, unstable chemical. Yeah. You're going to find yourself in zip ties. Can't make them statements like that. You're going to have the United States Postal Service on your back, launch an investigation against you. Homeland Security launch an investigation against you. What do you mean you got a chemical that's not over the counter? They're going to ask, what is that? What are you using that you're saying is not over the counter? What kind of chemical or do you have? There's so many questions going to pop up, it's not even funny. Do you have a proper license for these chemicals? He's going to break down. Before it gets to that point, he's going to break down and tell the truth. You're about to get some humble pie real quick. You're going to get humbled real quick. They're going to question him. He's going to come out and say, look, man, why should you disappear off his site? When you say disappear off his site, it's not there anymore, they talked to him. They had a conversation with him. So he can't have it up there. They're going to ask him to remove it. They're going to give him a warning. Can't put that up there. They're going to ask you what's in it. How are you shipping this stuff? Do you have a license? Are you zoned for it? You're going to be in a lot of trouble, man. So Lord, why don't you disappear off his site? Because they're going to sit there again. They're going to basically storm his place and go put a search warrant for his place. You're going to like that. And then they're going to think they're doing something else with those chemicals. You don't want to get them kind of thoughts in their head. So can't put up there that you're making chemicals that are not over the counter. Everything from Home Depot, every paint that's in there has been through a flash zone. And as you can see, it's a lie. But as you can see with the whole range gain does, it's all a lie. Oh, that's just a lie. He's know what he's doing. He just wants to sound important. Man, if he had came up there with them graduation gowns on, and came up there with a chalkboard, or one of them pointy sticks, and said, right here, we have Exhibit A and Exhibit B, we have range gain here and range gain there, and da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's why he put down and said, we're causing him harassment. No one's causing harassment. People are asking you simple questions. We want to buy the paint from Mr. Bird. You keep banning them, all right? So guess what? They're going to keep contacting you back. I've asked you multiple times about range gain. Ain't nobody getting nasty with you. Ask you a simple question. And you got mad at me about it. You get mad at other people about it. You don't want people questioning lies that you make, then just don't tell them. That's it. That's easy done right there. Gotta back it up, buddy. Like I'm doing right now. If I tell you my technology can sit here in a fully lit environment on commercial, on a meter that don't even read, doesn't pick up, doesn't register. We did this on some cardboard boxes and some plastic sheets on a $10 projector at 720p, and we picked up this beautiful image without washing or fading. I gotta back that up. Anybody coming to that door for a contract, I gotta back it up. When I'm on site, I gotta back it up. I'm on YouTube, gotta back it up. On the forum sites, gotta back it up. On Facebook, gotta back it up and back it up, 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 back it up. When you ride, get caught trying to remove it and then get caught bringing it back, don't answer none of the emails back, don't do any videos on it, and then get questioned on it and get mad at everybody else. It's everybody else's fault because they asked you about it. I'm gonna tell you something. If that's not a Karen, I don't know what is. That is definitely a Karen. Karens do that. Will sit there and snap, accuse you of stuff, all kinds of stuff, and then when you get them, when you catch them, they will turn around and blame you because it's your fault. I couldn't imagine being the neighbor next to you. It's got to be a nightmare. Gentlemen, it's your obligation. If you're going to be out here selling products to your customers, you're going to be charging them money, it's your obligation to tell the truth. If you can't tell the truth, we're going to expose you. That's all. If you don't like being exposed, then you back it up. So you're too busy worried about me at the end of the day. No. You should be worried about your customers. That's what you're trying to build. A customer relationship with your customers. Build trust with them. You can't build trust with them if you're doing stuff like that at the end of the day. Guys, look at this meter they got. There's a screen on it. So whatever we have on the floor can project on the screen. So we show our readings all the time on camera. I'm getting them. And it should pick up in here. So they use them outside. For plants. That's how I found out we could get one bright enough. They use it for plants to show how much light the plants are taking in. There has to be a reader to show how much sunlight that the plants are taking in so they can grow properly. That's where I had to find one at. They use it for farming. So I literally had to go out and find a meter for farming to get our screens to register to show a reading from inside. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. And here's the kicker. If you try to use it in a regular home, if your lux level is in a certain amount, it won't pick it up. They're only made for outside. I was talking to the guy, I said, well, no, but here's the problem. You can't get the regular meters to read on the inside. So where the frick you guys at? I said, well, it's not home theater, but basically we're in an office area. He's like, oh, that's why. Yeah. So we're lighting in here. And bright yellows. The bright yellows. What to do? Coca-Cola, OLED.
Getting that from YouTube. If Trump is elected, they'll pass him. How did Dave McCormick?
Kamala.
I wonder if they want the car to race car.
7 years.
Pennsylvania.
And I remember the time Coca-Cola made them white cans. Boy, everybody was upset. They were highly upset at that. That's why I said with change, you got to ease it in there, man. You can't just change it like that. People react differently to it. Literally changed the cans white. And people went off and said that it tasted different. It didn't have the same taste. Interesting, isn't it? Like the M&Ms. People swear up and down they taste different. It tastes the same to me. But because they come in different colors, people think it's a different flavor. They taste it. That's how interesting the mind is. But we all know bullcrap when we see it. And range gain is bullcrap. And the yellowish tone, definitely bullcrap. Yellowish tones. Done somewhere in my entire life. You can't do stuff like that. You know why? Because it encourages customer. Customer will go, yellowish tone. I don't see yellowish tone. Let me see something for a minute. If somebody has your paint, they're gonna go right over, buy the paint, any great paint, put it against your screen. They're gonna see they see a yellowish tone. And if it comes up, they're gonna call it for what it is. You're a liar. 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 Gotta back it up, gentlemen. As my dad used to say, Back it up or pack it up. I love the fact that we could do this. On our ultra short demonstration, mind you, we're gonna max our zone. We could pick up with no problem. 180 degree, bam, pick up with no problem. I freaking love this. We can put this thing anywhere we want. Anywhere we want. In the environments I've already did my research on, we can play anywhere we want with this technology. Now we need a brighter environment. We really do need a brighter environment. I'm going to have to put in Halo systems because we need a challenge. We're not going to get a challenge out of this now. We're on eco. You know we're on eco right now? We're sitting on eco right now. We don't have to turn the projector. That's the beautiful thing about it, man. Save money on your lamps. Look at this. Save money on your lamps. That's standard. See how bright it got? Yeah, we're in freaking eco mode right now. Yeah, they're like, now they're getting even angry. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me the entire time he's doing that demonstration with a meter max out, he's in eco mode? Yeah, we're in eco mode, buddy. Eco mode. Yes, we are. Yippee-ki-yay. Because I don't have to burn my lamps at the end of the day. Why do you think I burn projectors 24/7? I was able to burn projectors 24/7 in a place. We barely did a lamp exchange. Every time I show a lamp exchange, I show do it, right? How often did I do those? Not a lot, right? Okay, then the technology is designed right here so we can basically run our projectors around the clock and don't have to worry about the lamp basically burning out. We got freaking, the lamps last longer. Technology is bright enough that we don't have to basically increase this or increase that to get it to work. Let's go with let me see, 4K demonstrations. What's going on here? We got something over here. These little fishies. This was a day ago. What's going on over here? That was a day ago. Nope, we don't want to hear that. Let's move on. Nope, yeah, let's do it. Move on. No! Let's move on.
You're out there working hard.
I got people that get mad at me because they Trumpers at the end of the day. They be like, oh, you should have let him speak. How about you get the freak off my channel and go kick some rocks somewhere and shut the door behind you? We don't do political over here. I don't care who it is. We don't do it over here. You want to see political stuff? You can go somewhere else. Don't go on my channel with that nonsense. We don't talk it. We don't speak it. That's it. We don't show it over here. It's a neutral area. I don't care who it is that's being elected. We don't talk about anybody. They get on mad. You should, no. You should do, I'm going to give you advice. What you should do. Get the prick off my channel. Don't forget to unsubscribe. Goodbye. Look, I explain to people at the end of the day, and I keep it real with you 100%. You're not going to hear me on this channel saying, oh, like and subscribe. Like, oh, shoot, that is freaking, what the freak? Look at that boat. Oh, wow. That is freaking cool. Man, that's awesome right there. I love the old-fashioned battleships from back in the day. I love those ships. I do. I like them old-fashioned battleships. Man, that's freaking cool, man. Anyway, let's get back to that. That has caught my eye right there. That is beautiful. I swear, I'd be on the shore. I would swim to that. Like, you see that? You see that? Hold my phone. In my sneakers. I'm out. Yeah. But anyway, as I said before, now we don't do the political stuff. We ain't about it at all, period. And they'll get mad at me and upset with me because I don't share their point of view. Get the freak off my channel and kick the rocks. As I said before, you've never heard me once on my channel go, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. I've never done that, ever. I started my YouTube channel to show our technology off. That's what it did. And we just happen to get a good amount of subscribers on here, and people view the videos. But we're all in here just basically just trying to share our technology, show you something better, and just do better things. That's what we do. I never want to come on here and do this and do that just for likes and subscribe. We keep it real. We don't edit our videos. They are what they are. It's what you see. It's what you see. I'm not into no special effects and promos. No. We keep it real over here. We don't do none of that. If I fall off a ladder in a video demonstration, it just stays in there. Me falling off a ladder in a video demonstration. What am I editing for? It happened. I don't have a point. People make the video look perfect. We can't have it. It happens. happens. My cat one time cleaned himself in front of the camera. Yeah, what are you doing? It's not that type of show. He just left it in there. Look at him. Look at him. He's just so bushy. Look at him. Is that a hyena? I think it is a hyena. But anyway, as I said before, we just leave it in there. Ain't no point. You know what I mean? Keep it real. See, this is what I'm talking about. These are game changers right here for me. Game changers. If you used to the hustle bustle, the city, it's usually why some people just quit their jobs and just don't come back. But they go in there and they see how simple and complex it all in life it is. You know what I mean? No hustle, bustle, this, that, and the other. They will literally just drop their cell phone in the trash and just disappear out here somewhere. Find them many years later, got a full beard, freaking, and sitting out there chilling, relaxing with sandals on, haven't cut their nails in like years, just sitting out there, just living life, basically enjoying it all. These are game changers at the end of the day. Oh, what? Can I pick it up? Can I take it home? Yep. I go to one of these places, I don't care how much money I'm making, I don't care what I'm tied to at the end of the day, I will cartwheel down the side of that freaking mountainside, phone bouncing off one way, I quit, I'm done. I'm never going back, ever again. Now, you know it can't be paradise all the time, we've got to upsize and bad size, but I'd rather be there having them than being over here. That is beautiful. I couldn't imagine seeing that every single day. That's beautiful. Which is interesting when you look at parrots and stuff. You'd be in another country and see parrots and stuff. How much birds cost over here in the United States? So much money, it's not even funny. And you're thinking like, well, how come I just can't take one of those home? Well, first of all, they're not domesticated. They will jack you up, number one. And if you are getting one domesticated, then you still can't bring it over. Which I think is still kind of messed up because we got parrots over here. There's another parrot coming over. At the end of the day, they're like something new that we can't have over here. But still, you can't have it over there. You just look up there and think like all those birds up there, like $1,300, $1,400, $1,500. Toucans like 15 grand. Oh, look at that right there. That is freaking cool. Oh, somebody's having a little problem over there. He was topsiding for a minute. I asked a question. People live in San Francisco, how? How are you doing this? You seen the hills? I went to San Francisco one time. You could literally walk to the corner and see the next 4 blocks straight down. Like literally can watch them go down. Like I couldn't imagine, because you got to go up a hill sooner or later. You have to. You have no choice. Over in Allentown, you can measure it out. We're not anywhere near San Francisco and hills, but still, we got some pretty brutal hills up here. And you got to map out which areas to take because, it can jack you up for that day. Remember I was going up the hill and you heard the guy say, I hate this blanking hill? Yeah, that hill's messed up. It's a pretty bad hill to go up. There's one worse than that. And Martin Luther Drive is far, far worse. But I see people, and when I went to San Francisco for the first time, and I remember walking out and looking over, and I can literally see the 4 blocks going all the way down. I'm like, it's got to be a breeze. It's got to be fun going down these things. But I couldn't imagine going up. How do you bike up those things? Y'all must have incredible cardio. You have to have incredible cardio. Your legs have got to be built like the Hawk. There's no way in the world. It's amazing, but still, it's woo, man. I never forget that, man. Seeing that, I was like, I can watch the 4 blocks all the way down. You can watch them keep cascading all the way down to the bottom. That's insane. So if you live up on top of a hill, I bet you just drive, right? You'd have to have some serious torque. But I guess it's just better if you drive. Thank God y'all don't get snow. I mean, I know y'all have had weird weather where you've had snow, freakish snow weather. But can you imagine if they got icy weather and snow? That's why I said everybody, it's amazing how different areas are basically designed for the weather that it's designed to take on. If San Francisco got ice and snow, it'd be a nightmare for them out there. You're going down the hill already, then you got ice underneath of it waiting for you. Yeah, that's going to be insane. We got hills up here, but the moves Snow removal is no joke up here. They don't play around. They soak everything down, and that whatever that stuff they spray out. Yeah, it'll snow, man. Streets will be right back. I mean, you'll have piles of snow replace house, but yeah, the streets are clean. We'll do a walkthrough one day. We'll do a walkthrough. I'll take a trip down here, and I'll go on a trip down there, and we'll basically walk around when it's falling snow. You see how fast it gets cleaned up. Within the inner city, outside city area, they keep it very clean, very well. But in the city, yeah, they clean it up. They clean it up extremely fast. Which we're lucky, we get a really good snowstorm down here because it's been warm. We had really warm weather for the last couple of days. And usually when we get that, means we got bad snowstorms coming. We get a really good snowstorm and they shut down the city. Oh my, had me a ball, man. Get me a GoPro. I'm hitting that Martin Luther King Drive. That's the steepest I've ever seen since I've been down here. We're gonna definitely take that sucker down there. You're gonna at least do an easy. I say on if you're doing one of those see, like that trash can lid kind of sled, you're gonna do it easy, maybe 20 miles an hour, easy. Maybe a little faster than that. I don't even know, but I know that hill is pretty steep. That National Lampoon. When he called himself polishing the bottom of that sled, he took off. He that ground sorry. Oh, that's freaking amazing. Oh, that was pretty cool. I like that. Let me go fishies. Okay, go here, over there. We got some fruit. Oh, giant hamburger. On fire.
It's a big election.
I tell you what's coming one day. We are going to have a woman's president. I believe so. But I tell you one thing, too. We're going to have an AI. I guarantee it's going to happen. You think I'm joking? Watch it happen. Watch it. Hopefully I'm not around. I'm not alive when it happens. But I guarantee it. If machines keep evolving the way they are, pretty soon you're going to have, they're going to want rights. You think that's freaky? It's going to happen. Trust me. You've seen those robots celebrate? I was talking to a few people about the machines. The ones that were celebrating, they are more than aware. They know their surrounding. They literally don't walk into walls. They can literally move around obstacles, go upstairs. They know the surroundings. It's not something that's scanned and programmed, and they automatically know. They can jump on things, do backflips and all that, everything. And they even dance and celebrate. They even dance and celebrate to each other, which makes it even more scarier because they're all self-aware machines. So pretty soon, they keep making these machines more and more advanced. Eventually, they're going to develop some form of conscience, which is even worse. Because now they're going to feel they have rights. And they feel they have rights at the end of the day. It's going to start a machine movement and also, too, possibly a war. Which is going to be interesting. You want to make all these AI women and AI men at the end of the day and make them more and more realistic so you can have companions at the end of the day? Just think about it. Every form of technology is always a downside to it. Atom bomb, infinity power, a weapon that can wipe out an entire world. So imagine, the bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the fall. So keep in mind that they keep making these machines for more and more human companion, and these machines start developing self-awareness, then you got a lot of problems on your hands. Now, two things can happen out of this. They could pretty much want the ability to be able to have their own rights, to be able to be looked at as real human beings at the end of the day, which technically they're not. You could have that problem pop up, or it could get even worse than that, is the fact that they could feel that they have the same rights as a human being. And that means at the end of the day, you're going to find one to be president. Which is going to be crazy, isn't it? A machine that's a president. I'd rather go with the raccoon to tell you the truth. It'd be fun to watch, you know what I mean? You can't get mad at the end of the day. It's a big old fluffy raccoon. I mean, I can make some mistake. You're like, it's a raccoon. What are you going to do? I'd rather the raccoon, but they just run away, keep putting it back to the podium, and run around again, you know. You wouldn't need Secret Service for it, because pretty much it'd probably bite the crap out of somebody. So pretty much, you know, what's the Secret Service for? Everybody else. The president's a little bitey. Now, and those of you got mad and say, oh, but you know, no, I don't. I really don't. I've been around the block already. I've seen the view already. It's not making me happy. I don't wish to visit again. You can understand that point of view. That one, on the other hand, do I trust her? No, I don't. I don't trust anyone. really don't. But I haven't seen what she has to offer. I haven't been around the block yet. I'm going around the block and I see the thing fire and brimstone. Guess what? Let's move on and find something else. So, it is what it is. I would like to see a woman be president. I would. I don't care who it is. I just want to see a woman president. I think we should have one. Why not? The ruffles and feathers of male chauvinist. And a man, oh my goodness, I can't deal with him. He wants a woman president. Go ahead, go and sit in front of your wife and see what happens. See how fast an argument sparks up there. That you feel that a woman can't be president. You'll be sleeping on the couch for the next 4 years. Why can't a woman be president? What's wrong with that? And we go back to the whole 1950, 1960 nonsense, where they feel that women are better off to be basically home caretakers than basically be president of the United States. We should have a woman president. Why not? So, if you're against that 100% of a woman being president, and you feel that a woman's place is to be here and not there, then guess what you can do? Go kick rocks. Unsubscribe, get the freak off my channel. I don't mind losing subscribers over that. Don't care. At the end of the day, women should be president. Why not? I don't care who it is at the end of the day. I really don't. I want a woman president. That's all. Look at this straight. Your mother took care of you, right? She did a fantastic job. She carried you in your womb, and she took care of you, right? Then what's wrong with a woman president? I think she'd be fantastic for the country. And you may say, oh, would you vote for? No, I ain't vote for anybody. I'm neutral. But I do believe, and I don't care who it is, that we need to have a woman president. Yeah, everybody else, why can't we have a woman president? And some idiot says because it's a man's job. By saying that, you're not even doing your job as a man as being a man. I think they should be president. So women should be president. Anybody doesn't like that, at the end of the day, get off my channel. And people got mad at me when I said they shouldn't build a wall. No, we shouldn't build a wall. No. I think I'm barbaric, most dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Build a wall and keep people out. The dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. And maybe the Indians should have built the wall too. Then what would have happened? It means you wouldn't have been able to come up here from England from the stamp tax, would you? No, you'd been stuck over there, right? There you go. Did they accept when you came over? Yes, they did. If they didn't, you would still be in England right now. And you're going to say that, oh, they're criminals, they're drug dealers, they're prostitutes, they're all these bad things. You're just judging an entire race of people just now. That's what you just did. They're not all like that. That's what I'm saying. Every nationality that comes over here, you're going to have bad and you're going to have good. Doesn't make them all bad. You're trying to say that your race at the end of the day is all that holy? Y'all don't commit any crimes. You don't do this. You don't do that. Nothing to get out of here with that dumb nonsense at the end of the day. You can't judge a whole race. You have a right to come over here. Like I said, get your citizenship. Go to college. Get a good job. Yeah, and they should never be discriminated at all, period. But I'll tell you one thing. When I start my company up, if I even find word of anything, you can even find it on your Facebook page. I'm going to terminate you right on the spot. For anybody. I don't tolerate racism. that bothers you, bye-bye. Now, if I find it on your account, and you calling people nasty names because they're different races, I'm going to enjoy terminating you. I'm going to call you in personally myself. I will fly down to that office to meet you so I can terminate you myself. I don't like it. Don't judge people on their skin. You want people to judge you on your skin, would you? No. There you go. Somebody got mad over that. Good. I don't want you on my channel. You're racist and all that nonsense. They get the frick off my channel. I don't want you on here. I don't want your support. Don't buy my product at the end of the day. Go kick rocks. It's funny because most people are trying to sweeten you up. They'll decide with anything. Oh, I'll decide with this and decide with this. More than more views. Now I'm the other way around. I will basically lose views, kick people off my channel at the end of the day because guess what? I don't support it. I don't support it. I keep it real. Oh, we need juice. I gotta take a walk. But anyway, as I said before, I don't support racism. I don't support the wall. Anybody who supports the wall and shares that point of view, and go get off my channel. Anybody who supports the point of view that says that women are just meant to be in the home, they're not meant to have good jobs and be women of power, they're not meant to basically get paid as much as a man or higher, and they feel that they can't be president, go kick rocks, get the frick off my channel. How do you have a mother at the end of the day? Something like that. And I got my brothers in my family think the same way too. Yeah, you kind of want our family to get together and you make that statement. A lot of angry men looking at you. You know, what the frick are you talking about? You know, they decide they want to stay home and work, they stay home and work. They want to go to college, you can go to college. Whatever you want to do. Whatever profession you want to take up. I ain't got no problem with supporting it and paying for it. Whatever makes you happy, what you want to do. I'm not going to sit there and say blah, 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 blah. I got no problem with staying home and taking care of kids. At the end of the day, I work basically from home. If I lived from home, I lived there anyway. If I had kids and all that, at the end of the day, I still work from home. This is what I do. As a matter of fact, I teach little brothers to do the same thing I do at the end of the day. Today, we're going to build computers. Today, we're going to basically work on new screen paint today. Oh, man, we'd have a ball. Today, we're going to build a dinosaur out of popsicle sticks. And then come home and like, what the freak is that? Well, you know, it started off as being something small, but then we thought, let's build the real thing. Yeah, we always been in some mischief trouble. But like I said, kids are not for me. Right now, I'm past that point in my life. I'm at the point in my life where just be just me and my cat and we build. But other than that, we getting all kinds of shenanigans, man. Literally shenanigans. I like to work with power tools too. Oh yeah, we'd be building some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Well, we got to talking about Noah's Ark and we thought, yeah, why not? Let's build a small replica. Yeah, it's not a replica. That's about the size of poor school buses, but yes, it works. See, that's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm getting trouble with my god kids anyway. I'm always teaching them to build stuff. Right now, I'm teaching one of them how to build computers. He wants to build his own gaming PC, so I'm helping him build his own gaming PC. Next is going to be modifications. Oh my goodness. He has no idea what's waiting for him. We got so many mods we're going to be looking at pretty soon to build him the ultimate gaming PC. And that console gamers, we got a mixture of console gamers. Seriously, console gamer? Get it together, man. Seriously, do both. Stop being one-sided. Do both. Josh, you're going to end up doing a PC anyway. You're going to actually evolve in that either sooner or later. So get used to it. It's coming. You remind me of the console gamer that doesn't want to play PC. Reminds me of the person who basically had to get introduced to a computer for the first time in their life. You know, they brought computers on, and people were scared because they had to learn the language and everything. They thought they would never learn it. And then now they know it, like the back of their hand. And they basically have a computer at home and this, that, and all. They wouldn't stop talking about computers. The same person that was scared and nervous and thought they were outdated doesn't stop talking about computers because he's obsessed with them. That's what you're going to become pretty soon. I understand you're scared and you're afraid. It's all right. It's going to be all right. You're going to get your first computer. You're going to build it for the first time. You're going to make mistakes. Everybody does. I've made tons of mistakes building these machines. I have. That's how you learn. But when you accomplish your first PC, at the end of the day, Man, it is going to be a better feeling than buying a console because you built it with your own hands. There's a difference between buying a house and building a house. Different from happiness. Happiness because you were able to buy one. Happiness because you could build one. You could build one anytime you want to. Keep in mind, you don't ever have to buy anything because you can just build it you want. Build it the way you want to. So you get a 3-bedroom house and they charge you more money, you can build yourself maybe a 4-bedroom house, add an extension to it, whatever you want. Extra garage, this, that, and the other, because you built it with your both hands. I love this talk. I love this talk we're having. I love it so much. Let's go back over here with some snow levels. This is a good screenshot right here. Yes. I want to see a woman president. I think before I pass off this earth, I want to see a woman president. And I'll hear the flack from the men. Oh, you know when you open your mouth, you let yourself know who you are, right? You get really upset and you get upset. Well, I don't think so. That, yeah, your point of view has just made yourself known. We know who you are now. The little secret you've been keeping to yourself is all now out in the open. Why can't a woman be president? What's wrong with that? You had queens, you had queens, women that were queens and emperors and all that stuff. They were women. Queen Elizabeth, she was a fantastic queen. Yes, they all go crazy after a while. They do. Everybody goes crazy. I'm not saying the women go crazy. People go crazy if it has power. Everybody, man or woman, they have power to go crazy. But still, she was a good queen. She was smart, intelligent. She knew how to rule a kingdom. She had an amazing army. So what's the problem with that? So yeah, I think we should have a woman president. This is supposed to be the land of equal opportunity, is it not? Then we should act like it. So if a woman wants to be president, she should have that right to be president and not be denied or turned down or put to shame because that's what she wants. If that's the case and we treat people like that, then we need to remove the Statue of Liberty and give it to somebody else because we're not worthy of it. So how can you build a wall and look at Lady Liberty and do something like that? Make me a t-shirt that says down with the wall. I wish somebody would. You can share your opinion. It's freedom of speech. That's what the wall's all about. But I wish you would. Who was ignorant enough to vote for that dumb thing? Who was ignorant enough to vote for the wall? I'm curious. Who was ignorant to vote for that? I wish I had a neighbor that I found out voted for the wall. Man, oh yeah. Definitely. We'd have some problems. You just told me you're racist already from the door. I'm saying, well, they let you in here. So that's bad enough already. You're racist as racist can be. Think about that. You're already in here. You're racist. You want to keep people out because you want to judge them as being this, that, and the other. You shouldn't be here. You literally should be out of here in the day. You need to go back. So again, they let you in here. A person who's racist against another race wants to condemn the entire race because you think they're all the same. But yet you're in here. We got a bad app on here. We need to swap one of these out, please. Why should they be in here? Because of this, that, and the other. Ooh, you know what? You shouldn't be in here either. And it's sad to say, you're in here. You're here. Let them get your citizenship. Let anybody get their citizenship and come over and get a piece of the American pie. They should be able to get it. If anyone who sits there and says they can't, guess what? This country was built on immigrants. They built this country. So guess what? They got a right to be here. Anybody has a right of equal opportunity. Anybody's against that, get off my channel. Don't even buy my paint. I'm not even interested. Of course, we'll get some guy coming that goes, oh, you're not even interested? You know what I mean? I'll offer to buy. You can take that money someplace else, please. You can sit there and say, I don't care how much money you make at the end of the day. I really don't care. I tell you honestly, Lord provides everything that I need at the end of the day. Anything that I need, He provides for me. Nothing that you can give me that God can't. You say you got 100 million? That don't mean jack to me at the end of the day. Drive fancy cars? Still don't mean jack to me. Own land? I don't care. Don't mean nothing to me. I've had people promise me stuff like this and try to make it sound like they can do me, but you can't do jack for me at all. Only God can do for me. That's it. That's where my loyalty lays at, with Jesus. I will never drop my cross and follow some money. You can keep your money, go ahead. But I guarantee you one thing, when your time comes, all your stuff is going to lay behind. You ain't taking nothing with it. And you didn't prepare for your life in the next life, so guess what? You don't got that either. You're leaving out of here poor, and you're going to another place even spiritually poor. And spiritually poor is far worse. It's far worse than being poor on this earth. I'd rather be poor on this earth than be spiritually poor. Man, this is a beautiful little small town. Whoever did the screensaver for this man did an amazing job. Look how beautiful that looks. It's interesting. It reminds me of Allentown. It does. It's Allentown like this. It's not like it's considered small, but it's not small. And you can literally bump into the same person like 3 times in a day. I've done this before. I bumped into people 3 times in a day. Nobody figured your face up here because you see people, the same people all the time. But yet it's big. It's big. It's got Allentown, you got Bethlehem, all these different areas. It's still big, but still yet it's small. I usually I can bump into a person maybe 2-3 times in one day. And one time I bumped this woman, my 4th time seeing her. So you stalking me? I said, you stalking me? I said, how dare you? She started laughing. I said, yeah, place is pretty cool, man. I said, I bump into people all the time. I said, yeah, all the time. And people have seen me walking around. I got people down here that seen me walking around downtown. Nigga, I've seen you before, walking downtown with this camera lady. Yes, when he's a daily walk and talk. That's how I met a lot of people from zoning, a lot of people from the police and different courts and stuff. Yeah, because they see me walking around down here. Different restaurants and stuff like that, yeah. When they have these big block parties out here, pretty much I know most of you out here. And that's what Allentown reminds me. These little pockets and little corner areas. It just look like these old colonial houses just trapped in time. In the wintertime, it's absolutely magical. I'm going to take you through one of these places, some of these places, and absolutely beautiful. And then you look off in the distance, you got these beautiful trees that's wrapped all around you. It's gorgeous. Then we're going to go out, get a GoPro. I don't want to carry my phone on me. Get my GoPro on, and we'll go down and get some white hot chocolate. Oh man, don't know, white chocolate is amazing. And I found this bakery not too far. They make all kinds of freaking baked goods that are unbelievable. I'm definitely getting me some gingerbread, man. And I'm getting some fruit cake. Oh, I love fruit cake. And or some homemade pumpkin pie, definitely. And just sit out there and just watch the snow fall. I love the winter. Everybody can't stand the winter. I freaking love the winter. That's one thing about dating my ex overseas when she was over in DR. Some people from DR like snow. Most of them don't want to go out and play in it. I'm out in it playing it. I love first snowfall. I'm out there playing my snow angels, the whole 9 yards, everything. Let life pass you by. That's what people do. You know, when's the last time you jumped in the snow and made a angel? Who cares what people think at the end of the day? People walk by snow and don't even enjoy it anymore. Look at that. That's fantastic for ice skating right there. That's a beautiful little small town. Get you a little closer to the screen so you can see all the little details they got in there. I like that lighthouse. It's beautiful. Look, he's going in. He's going in the lighthouse. He's going in. He's going to the door. He's going to go inside. Oh, he did go inside. Look. She's going to look around. Oh, look at that, man. That is gorgeous. But this is how other towns like. The houses down here are historical Victorian homes. Just like this. I was coming up the street, and there's this old woman trying to carry this metal chair. I guess she was trying to take it to the back. So I offered to take it for her and put down the chair. And they were trying to carry something else heavy, and I said, "Do anything else?" And her sister, her daughter, she speaks English. I couldn't understand anything the mother was saying. She was speaking Spanish. I couldn't understand what she was saying. She translated, said, "Oh, we got some heavy downstairs." So I went downstairs and grabbed it, and the architecture design in those houses are freaking unbelievable. They have wooden spiral staircases that go all the way down to the basement. And the basements, of course, are gorgeous. Someone did the basement up real nice. It's beautiful down there. So I grabbed the heavy food that she had there. She wanted to throw in the trash and put that up in the alleyway for them. I had no idea them houses look like that inside. They are absolutely gorgeous. They're like small, but they're cozy as I don't know what. Man, it's gorgeous. And that's what it kind of reminds me of, just like this. Whoops, somebody's on a sled. That'd be me. And then I'm going to get a Bluetooth speaker, put it around my neck, and go right down the hill so you can hear me coming. I'm going to go pull it. So I'm pretty sure everybody in this small town all knows each other. And a church right over here. Knowing me, I'll be back in the woods somewhere. I like privacy. That's where I'll be at, back in the woods somewhere. Nice big house back there, right there chilling. Every once in a while, I don't want to be too far from town. I can come in town, greet people and talk to them, get some supplies and stuff, and go right back up. I couldn't be one of those like ultra rich people that live up there and don't do anything. No, I would hook everybody up. Definitely hook everybody up. Why not? What else am I gonna do with it? If I got my cozy little home up there and got my life up there, I don't need nothing else. I'm good. Everything I would bring in would go back to the town. I don't need anything else. I'm happy. Those who couldn't pay their bills, I would pay their bills. Those who didn't have heating wood, I would pay for heating wood. As a matter of fact, I would start a section where people just grab free firewood. I would help anybody in need. All I really need is just what I need at the end of the day. In my cozy little place, my workshop. Me and taco, me and God, and that's it. We don't need all that stuff. We don't need it. I don't want it. I can give it to other people and help them out. That is true happiness, people. True happiness is when you can do for others. That's true happiness. You can buy all you want for yourself. You won't be happy. The more you accumulate, the more you weigh yourself down. True happiness is when you can give to others. Every time I leave out the door, I take about $20, $30 with me, and I just give it to people. People that may have not eat that day. Some people don't eat that day. You never know whose life you could be helping out. So I know what I'm gonna do with my money when I get. I already got plans for it already. I'm gonna give most of it away. I'm gonna help a lot of people out. Yep. I got no interest in spending money for dozens of cars and houses and stuff because you want to show at the end of the day. You know, people I could feed with a car. I could stock a food drive easily. There's no problem whatsoever. Don't need all that. Everything I have, not good. I can't take it with me. What's the point of accumulating things? Oh, look at that. Trying to smoke going through. So I can use it to make other people's lives much more better. That's what I'm gonna do with it. Definitely want to do that apartment complex so badly. I prayed on that, prayed on that, prayed on that, prayed on that. I'm gonna do a small one. There's plenty of buildings up here for rent up here. Or to buy and buy these buildings up here. It's gonna be a beautiful apartment complex. I'm gonna do exactly what I want to do. I'm gonna do solar heating. I want to do water filtration systems. I want it to be the first one of its kind up here. I want the rent to be extremely affordable for my customers, for the people that are going to be renting from me. I'm not going to do a first, second, and third because again, it's a freaking headache for some people. First month, that's it. And definitely give the month for December is free. No rent is paid. Again, they're going to take anything from me at the end of the day. The building doesn't have any expenses attached to it. Maintenance crew come in, clean this and clean whatever, that's basically about it. That's not much money at the end of the day. And since the building is solar powered, we don't pay for no electricity. Filtration systems, we can have tanks actually stored underneath the building itself to pretty much, or anything we need, even backup reserves. So again, I'm not really paying a water bill either at the end of the day. So we can supply free high-speed internet, and I mean really good high-speed internet in the day. And I do want boosters in the hallways and different areas so they can basically travel from A to B. So somebody can do network and set all that stuff up. And again, like I said, there's no real expenses for me. No one's going to go in there and tear that place up and get in trouble at the end of the day. You got a place that's pretty much, you're not going to find any place like that. People who can find places that are really hard to get, they're going to take care of it so much better than you could ever think at the end of the day they are. Soundproof the floors. That means kids can run back and forth. Won't make any noise. You can play your music. And I'm going to put a nice garden out there, really good sized garden. So people can go out there and sit and chill. Kids can go out there and just out there and chill and relax. Yep. So you have no problem with noisy neighbors. They don't exist. Got free parking. No problem there because free parking is not going to cost me any money. For at the end of the day to have that set up. Your rent's only about $600 a month. No small, cramped hamster environments because I can't stand that myself. And on top of that, free rent for the month of December, which that's the hardest time to pay rent for anybody at the end of the day is in December because, again, you got all these bills and things that are popping up and Christmas celebration. You got to pay rent on top of that. So I would not have any problem having tenants to be there at all. And I wouldn't have any problems with people basically not paying the rent. I wouldn't have any problems with tearing up the property because, again, you get tossed out of that unit and you know how it's out like that. You know how it is out there in the real world. It's not going to be easy. People want to want 3 months in advance, want 4 months in advance, and they want to charge you all this money up front, blah, blah, blah. They want to give you jack at the end of the day, and that's what they want to do. So, yeah. I would put in a laundry area. Real good one too. And bringing a crew to constantly keep it clean. Because the laundry areas I've seen, they're horrible. Man, those things are horrible. You can't put a sitting area in there. It'd be nice to put a sitting area in there. People can sit down and right now enjoy. Put a couple TVs in there, so people can basically watch TV as they do their clothes. It is boring watching clothes. We got no TVs in there. That'd be nice. Yeah, you wouldn't have any people messing things up. I learned that when I worked at this job up in Habington Town. Not Habington, it was Flower Town. We worked up there, building maintenance. We did maintenance for a Kmart. They're converting the small Kmart to a big Kmart. That was the best job I worked in my entire life. Man, it was so easy and so relaxing. Managers up there were freaking amazing. The supervisors were incredible. I liked that job so much that basically on my day off, I still came up there because that job was amazing. I loved it that much. And people people hardly ever got in trouble because nobody wanted to get fired. The job was that beautiful. It was that nice. And I realized, man, you treat your workers, you treat your people right, they will treat you right. You made sure we got our job done on time. You made sure we made sure the supervisors look good because they're basically watching over us and we were watching over them. We made sure we didn't try to get fired or do anything stupid at that job. The job was freaking amazing. So I learned that you treat people the right way, they'll treat you right. Every once in a while, you're going to bump into those, but yeah, majority, if you treat people the right way, they're going to treat you the right way. And I get blessed to be able to have my workplace from people that can work, will be able to work for me. Yeah, I want to make it a nice environment. I do. I want to make a little jogging track upstairs. You want to jog, you want to walk. You can get up from your cubicle, and I want cubicles to be big enough. No one wants to be trapped inside of a cage all day long. See how big my office is? This is what kind of office space I want to have for people who work for me at the end of the day. There's plenty of room in this sucker at the end of the day. So yeah, I want them to have a nice office at the end of the day, not something where they're being trapped inside of a broom closet. And they should have back massages on their machines. They should have foot massages. Foot massages are very important because, again, you want to have good blood flow going back and forth. The last thing you want is your feet to swell up, which I went through a couple of times. So you want to go through that. Also order my foot massager, come in, my back massager. So stuff like that. In the morning, and every morning we got free coffee, free tea. That's something, one lesson they don't have to worry about. Keep the environment nice. You treat people with respect at the end of the day, and they will treat you with respect. And one of the things I was studying over in Japan, they have these, after break, they give them like a couple minutes of rest. You need it, because man, I've been drowsy coming back and just staring at something and basically not off. So it's called a micro nap, and it basically recharges the battery. It's fantastic. Do it over in Japan all the time. I thought we'd bring it over here and do it too. I think some companies do it over here. So there's just so many ways you can basically take care of your employees. I feel that we should have a daycare center. You know why? Because a daycare would be a blessing for people at the end of the day. Number one, it's free. Okay? Then that's extra money you can put towards something else. Number two, you ain't got to race home at 100 miles an hour to get there because they charge you, when you're late, they charge you money for that. You don't have to worry about that. That's already taken care of that. And on top of that, with the building being ours, we can have a security system put in so you can monitor your child at all time at your desk or on your phone. That'll be great. Birthdays, woman's having a baby and she's pregnant, and some jobs will tell you that you have to be back right away, or they want to give you half pay. It takes time to bond with a child. It really does. It's a very, very special moment for a woman and her child. And I think that when I'm going to talk to, I guess I have to talk to a lady or a doctor at the end of the day, what is the proper time for a woman needs to bond with her child? And we'll give you full pay. I ain't got no problem with what do I worry about for money? What do I care? God blesses us with everything we need. So it doesn't mean nothing if I were to basically put money into this or put money in that. It doesn't mean anything to me at the end of the day because it's for the benefit for somebody else. So they should have full coverage. They have to pay for their time when they're with the baby. They got bills to pay for. On top of it, consider the fact that I want full insurance. I want to pay for everything, which means that if you get pregnant, our company pays for it. Because again, it costs money. You should have really good insurance. I want really good insurance. I want insurance that if the household, one person has insurance, it passes for the household. This is the way jobs used to be a long time ago, before people got greedy and started basically thinking more about them than their employees. Treat your employees right. your toys will treat you right. That's how it works, people. Stop being greedy, possessing things that you can't take with you and that are not yours. I tell you, they got to do something with that water tower. There's a water tower that I see every single day. I'm gonna see if I can talk to somebody. They can paint over that thing and turn it to the Acme Acre. It'd be so cool to look at the Acme Acre water tower. I wonder who owns it. I gotta figure out, track it down. See who owns it. Is it the one to have it painted like the Acme Acre? That'd be so cool to watch from a distance with the little spotlights on it and everything. That'd be cool. I will pay somebody to paint that thing, just so I can go walk and see it all the time. Oh, Allentown's Acme Acres. That'd be cool. You can even put some of the little anti-maniacs out there too, on the railing looking around. That'd be pretty cool. White levels are beautiful, ain't it? Yep. Paint produces a beautiful, beautiful white levels. All right, people. I hope you enjoyed our time here. We got a chance to talk about this, that, and the other, right? You know, talk about. I do want to come back and do some PC work, because I have PC work to do. At least I got the button work. Oh man, them buttons, boy, I tell you. Each one is something different, man. Every time I order one, it changes. It's different. The power button I literally have to get for the PC behind me, it's completely wireless, which is interesting. I'm still baffled about how that's going to be. Oh my goodness. Wait, it's wireless, right? Is that going to work on vegetable oil? Man, this whole thing is going to be experimental PC. Oh well, we'll just figure it out. I hadn't thought about that. It should work. Hopefully. And that's interesting because I am not even 100% sure that it's actually going to work. But yet I'm excited to find out if it does work. Alright then. I'll get back. I got to make some giant icicles for the other PC right here to get that ready, because we got a paint job going on that real quick. Some icicles. And we got paint jobs we're doing on here. This one, it's not done. Paint job on here, I love it. It's crazy, but it's a stage 1. I'm gonna do the whole thing, but it's gonna be glow in the dark paints this time. I had to put some kind of foundation on it because this stuff's hard to paint. It's gonna all glow in the dark paints. All this is gonna glow in the dark. All that's gonna glow in the dark. It's gonna look insane. And then we're gonna finish working on the Pac-Man pellets, the ghosts, and the piping, and all that with Mario Brothers and all that. Today on this, we're gonna add in some icicles, white icicles. They're going to be coated with a nice blue, and then going to be recovered again with the silicone. It's going to look pretty cool when we get done with it. And we got to finish our refrigerator. We got to finish putting the whole foil design here and here, our tape and all this, get that all finished and done. And get the fan done, 30-50s on both of them, the 30-50s on both of them, get them finished. All right, people, hope you enjoyed the demonstration. For someone was asking, is it available? Yes, the paint is available today. Thank you to those who made purchase for the price. I really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting our company. We thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology, because if it weren't for him, none of this would be available. Be safe out there, and God bless.